And then just wanted to ask you about the fight between Joshua Van and Royval. That might have been in the top 10 fights in UFC history. I mean, that certainly was an amazing brawl. What was your take?
Yeah, I agree. And literally there were texts flying around from the truck and me and the matchmakers, and basically going in the beginning of the third round, they had already, broke into the top 10 all time for significant strikes. And I think they ended up at 3 all time and, crushed the record in their weight division, and they broke another record too. So.
Madness! Madness! That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was like, how have they not been dropped yet? Then,
like you said, the other one was more busy, but the damage.
well, he got that now.
Yeah.
2 fights in a month. 2 jobs in a month. And there better be an extra check for him.
It's one of the best fights I've ever watched live.
Yeah.
You talk about being a respectful fighter. It seems like another respectful fighter would be Joshua Van, the way he carries himself. And I saw you guys embraced in the octagon afterwards. Does he remind you of a younger Pantoja?
When I have 23, I'm working in the restaurant, clean dishes. Look at that. The guy have 23 gonna fight for the belt, for the world championship. I think this guy is gonna be my tough challenger, He's young, he's hungry, and he don't make wars like I did in the past, I make my 35 professional fights tonight, And that's a lot of wars I pass through, with a lot of very good fighters. And UFC give me this new guy. I think everybody wants to see the new normal rematch for me, And I want to fight with that guy too. I want to fight. I want that challenger, Fight with a new blood, new kid, with a very hungry. I found a couple fights from Josh Van, and I know what I want. I want this belt again.
Last question for me. Do you think that Joshua Van is good enough to make people recognize how good you are?
Definitely. Josh Van's so good. Who can say it's different? She beat Royval. I think Royval make some mistakes with him. Try to rush too much the fight. Don't try to grapple.